What's going on, everybody? It's Aaron with FTA here, back with another weekly structure vid where I help decode the macro charts on crypto for you guys so you guys can make better decisions for your intraday trades. Now, what am I seeing set up on the chart here? I'm seeing some short-term bullish signals before we return to our macro downtrend that we've been holding, and I'm going to be going over those really quickly. Signals for the macro charts, potential plays on the coins that we're going to have, and then I'm going to wrap it all up and give you guys with a send-off or leave you guys with a send-off. So the first bullish signal that I kind of want to decode or make apparent to you guys is that even though USDT is on this uptrend, when USDT dominance is on the uptrend, that means that the rest of the market is probably dumping. We have even within this uptrend though, on the daily chart, we are having a daily swing low form right before the beginning of the week. This can mean that Monday, Tuesday could be green for all of our watch lists, and I'll go over into some other things that I'm seeing for that as well. But first, just this. If Sunday does close as a swing low on USDT, even after the support resistance flip, we're going to be seeing a push down more than likely, which will mean a push up on the rest of our watch list. Now, be wary because, like I said, these are short-term bullish signals. The macro bearish signals that we're seeing is that USDT did just reclaim this resistance as support. And this was being resistance for I think like about a year now. Oh, what? I'm tripping. My fault. I'm tripping. It was resistance for about 84 days. Time moves a lot slower when you're on that 15-minute. Anyways, reclaimed it on the daily, about to reclaim it on the weekly, reclaiming this resistance as support and getting another swing above it getting another swing high above it would result in continuing the shorts on the rest of our watch list. So that's what I'm saying. That's the macro bear trend that we're kind of looking at. But for this daily swing low that's forming, we will get to scalp long either after the Monday's lows or we have a green Monday, Tuesday, red rest of the week. Now I'm going to go into Bitcoin here after we just decoded USDT. So like I said, daily swing low forming, potential potential signs that early on in the week is going to be green before we return to our dumps. Bitcoin, we're forming a swing high, daily swing high, another daily swing on at support though, not at resistance, at support though. We flipped this past resistance and just held it as support for about 140 days now, 150 days. Sitting here once again. Last time we caught one of these two candle swing highs. It was a pretty nice rally before we broke again. Whether it either breaks this downtrend that we're in or we form this swing high, and like I said, early on in the week we get a bit of a pump. We probably don't clear this lower high that we made. We just match it out. That's where we close our longs and then return to it. But daily swing high forming at support here. We didn't close too far bearishly below anything. We still haven't really flipped any big support resistances on the Bitcoin chart. We could see, week closes, we get a bit of green, and then it comes back down as that weekly push candle would probably suggest for the next week starting up. And besides that, we're going to go into total now. Total has been holding this ascending channel for like a long time, like a pretty long time. But total holding this ascending channel, even after our whole watch list had a really big dump last week, total still just came right back down to support. We still have not closed below it. We're not targeting any past FVGs that were there or anything like that. Even though we are making very apparent and very structurally clean lower highs on total on the daily, and a lot more once you start going down to the hourly charts and minute charts. Seeing this daily swing high, it was a bit of SFP, but if this closes green again, then it is a swing high again at its bottom line of the ascending channel and at support. Could mean that we get, like I said, short-term longs that are lived, not clearing out any past lower highs, but just getting to hold some longs for about a day or two before we return to our scheduled programming, which was the shorts. Sorry, that's kind of like layman's terms there, but cool. The macro charts. Let's make it really quickly and sum it up before we go into the coins. USDT, Bitcoin, and total are forming daily swing formations that are alluding to early bullish movement within the week that can let us catch plays. You don't want to start targeting past lower highs that we've had. Just target at them or below them because that's still structurally correct. If we get not a correction, but if TA plays as it should and nothing gets reversed on, then that means later on in the week after we get this early rally, there'll just be another swing low formation. Everything structurally goes back to being shorts and we flip short. But we're only going to guess one leg at a time. And this next leg that's forming up is right before the week starts. Daily swing formations on all of our macro charts, all of our Bitcoin in total back at support, still catching strength there. USDT flipping resistance, which is kind of showing that probably for the longer run we'll still be able to stay short, but little relief rally. Now the coins that I want to get into and the plays that I'm excited to catch this week that I'm looking forward to. It's really only two coins on the watch list that I am willing to share because Solana and ETH aren't really, they're not forming anything that I would structurally read and say is okay to play off of in the YouTube vid. But AVAX here, we do see, and we could go down to like 12 and 4-hour chart. We'll really go down to the 4-hour chart here. AVAX breaking this downtrend and kind of just forming a leg. There we go, sitting at support. If the daily swing structures play on our macro charts, then on our watch list, we can probably code this AVAX long into this FVG right here. 12 hours a lot more seeable, but 4 hours where I would hold it to because this is kind of where we made another swing low. And this is all the balanced price range. This is imbalanced. Coming into here, inversing all of this, coming back down on AVAX seems good to me here. We already broke the trend and we're just kind of consolidating at support here. If the swing high structures on all of our macro charts play through, holding this long out and then returning back short does seem good to me. And then BNB forming structurally very healthy shorts. If the daily macro swings play out, we can expect to start sweeping this old lower high right here. Maybe some lows on Monday are made, and then we get to long to this. Like I said, these are like pretty tight plays. Like this is a tight play. But if the bullish macro does play out, we will sweep this and then come back down. If not, and USDT plays out to where it makes a quick bullish move and then back to making its swing highs after resistance, then the short on BNB looks fucking beautiful. I mean, that, like, let's go to the 12 hour here. This does not just look like another leg that's forming, kind of just like this, getting to short BNB right back down to its support level like our other coins have gotten to. Would be kind of nice. We're on that 4 hour. There we go. Either after we sweep this and return back, getting this type of short, or even getting into it like kind of now a little bit early. This does seem like it could be quite juicy for us. Like I said, ETH and Sol, for Sol we could potentially get a scalp long like 215, but I don't even want to give a play on ETH and Sol or any type of price targets simply because there was no clean reading that I was able to give myself, and I'd rather react off of another signal that I find. But to wrap this all up, that's the coins that I think we can catch plays off of. I'm really just looking at BNB and AVAX right now because they look structurally very nice to play, just very easy to read. Our macro charts are looking pretty easy to read. Lower highs on the macro and the hourly charts, with the daily charts forming swing highs, alluding to early bullish play early into the week, and then probably some type of cool off and dump for the rest of the week. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for the macro charts. All the weekly candles are just rally candles, so that's why I had to break it down to the day chart and start seeing where's the next swing points being made here. And yeah, so to wrap it all off, send off short-term bullish signals early on into the week. If those bullish signals play out, meaning Sunday closes red on USDT and it closes green on Bitcoin and total for the day, and we get these daily lower high swings forming, we can catch kind of scalp longs until we return back to regular structure, which is catching these shorts. The only coins I'm really looking at for the scalp longs would be AVAX and BNB. And BNB looking very, very juicy and very structurally readable when it comes to another short potentially happening. So that's that. That's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions on anything on the chart, if you guys have any questions on the video, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Join up on FTA if you want to get access to the algorithms and the trend tracking tools that we use, the position sizing tools that we use. And if you want to be able to learn how to decode the charts the way we do, just simply and being able to make money off of them. A lot of these weekly readings are going correct. A lot of these price targets really get hit. I'm giving you guys plays week after week. Don't be missing out on them. Please take them. Thank you. Have a good day.